Well, hey guys, and welcome back. I didn't get a chance to go fishing last week because, wouldn't you know it, my only days off was when Hurricane Matthew decided to come through. So, I say fish when you can, but I wasn't about to go fishing in a hurricane. Anyway, as you can see, the hurricane's made the water real nasty. There's a whole bunch of debris in the water, and also we have an extra high tide. It was probably extra 3 feet higher than normal, and the water temperature dropped down. It was in the high 80s, and now it was in the high 70s. So I didn't know how that was going to affect the fishing. But all you can do is give it a try. It's just like I was saying earlier, you can see all this grass coming through and all the trash in the water. It's getting all tangled in my lines, and it was getting to be a pain to make sure it was cleared. And speaking of trash, that's one thing I've seemed to learn. Every time I go fishing after a hurricane is when the sail cats seem to bite better than anything else. I started out using shrimp on the bottom because last time I fished here at Fort George Inlet, I started getting black drum, and I was hoping with the cooler water temperatures, the bigger black drum would be coming in. So that's what I was targeting in the beginning. Well, it's not a black drum, but it's a very nice, tasty surprise. I wasn't expecting to catch a pompano on this trip, but it was very welcome and it got me excited. I think there may be more around. Sadly, that was the only pompano I caught that day. I had one more hooked up, but it got off. But at least I got that one to put in my cooler. Well, it looks like the Jack Crevalle is still around. If I was after shark bait, this guy'd be in trouble. They might not be the greatest table fare, but when the fishing's slow, you can always count on a jack to make sure your drag's working. And then the ladyfish showed up. Like I was saying, there's definitely a lot of shark bait to be had if you're looking to stock up. I was catching a lot more jacks than normal. I don't know if it was the temperature change or the extra high tide, or this particular day I was fishing closer more towards the ocean side than I was Huguenot Park than the last time I came out here to Fort George Inlet. Good old sail cat showing herself again. So after catching a whole bunch of less desirable fish, I decided it was time to make a move. So I went back to my old spot where I fished last time and I caught all the reds and black drum. And I didn't have to wait very long. I caught this little rat red on a piece of cut mullet, probably less than 2 minutes at having it in the water. Alright, so what I'm doing is, I picked up some frozen finger mullet from Browns Creek before I headed out, just as a backup, and it's a good thing I did. And what I'm doing is, I'm cutting it in half. I take my bait knife, and I'm cutting it diagonally. That way you're leaving a little bit of length, but you're still putting all that scent into the water. Alright, all I have is just your basic bottom rig. I have 20-pound fluorocarbon leader and a 3/0 circle hook, and a 3-ounce pyramid sinker, and it's clipped onto a Sea Striker slider, which makes it really nice when you're going moving or transporting to take the weight off. That way it's not wrapping around your rod. It's been a little while since I had a fish to actually give me a good fight on my spinning rod. After getting this slot red, I know I definitely made the right move by getting further away from the ocean, getting closer to the shoreline. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and check out the Facebook page and the link in the description below. And remember, we do more in Dinsmore. We'll see you next time.